Good evening, and welcome to Late Night Review, where we talk about what's happening.
And what's not.
I'm Dylan Sharp.
And I'm Colton Martinez. Let's get into the news.
Last week, President Joe Biden, seen here trying to do the Dougie, decided to pardon those charged with simple marijuana possession. Now his speeches make sense. He was higher than my dad at all my Little League games.
In a new ad to appeal to Latinos, Greg Abbott's Latina niece advocated for her uncle by referring to him as Tío Greg. You know damn well she's not calling that dude Tío Greg. There's never been a Tío Greg in the history of Tío. She's saying, "Levántate, tío, levántate."
Disgraced rapper Kanye West has been locked out of his Twitter account after posting an anti-Semitic tweet. It's getting really hard to support you, Kanye. I had no idea your beautiful, dark, twisted fantasy was 1940s Germany.
On the latest episode of her show, Kim Kardashian recalls having fireplace sex with Pete Davidson to honor her grandmother. Because if there's one thing about grandmas, it's that they're hot and smoking.
An on-the-job home inspector who was accused of masturbating with a Tickle Me Elmo doll has been found guilty of indecent exposure. Investigators said the incident could have been prevented if the toy was not named Tickle Me Elmo.
Popular boy band BTS has announced that they'll be taking a break from music to enlist in the South Korean military. Going from K-pop to K-pop, pop, 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 pop.
Jamaica has decided to ban all music that glorifies the use of weapons, drugs, and violence. So if the Jamaican government asks, I did not shoot the sheriff, and the deputy is alive and well.
A Cleveland doctor says he has no plans to retire after becoming the world's oldest practicing doctor when he turned 1,000 in July. Coincidentally, 100 is the amount of times he's being sued for malpractice.
And his age. On Saturday, the Texas football team defeated the Iowa State Cyclones 24-21. Thank you. The win has taught us three things. 1, a conference championship is possible. 2, Bijan is a Heisman candidate. And 3, this is what the Iowa State mascot looks like. Meet Cy the Cardinal, seen here watching a toddler get hit in the face with a basketball. He's been the Iowa State mascot since 1954, but that figure in your nightmares since 2009.
That's their mascot? Dude, he looks like he's about to say the most racist thing of all time.
Agreed. I mean, look at him. He looks like he has to go house to house to inform the neighbors he is a registered sex offender. Cy the Cardinal? More like Cy the Cardinal.
With the recent success of Chucky on Sci-Fi, Chucky is here, and Chucky has been labeled as an ally to the LGBTQ plus community.
Here to comment, Chucky.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end.
You could cut the good guy act. We know you're alive.
Oh, Chucky, did you just stab me?
You got me. You got me?
You just stabbed me?
Relax. It's just a scratch. Why? Stop being such a baby.
So, Chucky, can I call you Charles?
Yeah. If you want me to slit your throat.
Oh, no. So, Chuck, tell me about how you've been like an ally.
I don't get what's with all the praise for being a decent human being.
I'd hardly call you a decent human being. Aren't you a serial killer?
Oh, we got a real Sherlock over here, huh? How about I'm not a decent human being because I ain't human?
Damn, that's good.
Yeah, he's like made out of plastic or rubber or breast implants.
Straw. Plaster?
Plastic, concrete.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Shut the chuck up. God, I'm honestly doing the bare minimum here. I may be a murderer, but I ain't no monster.
You use voodoo to put your soul into a doll. That's a monster.
Can you stop contradicting me?
No. My back is killing me, Chucky.
Can you cut it out with the whining?
Sorry about that. He gets stabbed all the time.
You know, I got a queer kid.
Really?
Gender fluid. Point being, I may kill people, but I don't discriminate. Gay, straight, old, young, it don't matter. I don't give a damn. If your heart's beating, I'm the man who can put a stop to that.
Brave.
Wait, how did the doll produce gender fluid? Now, what inspired you to be an ally?
No! What inspired you to kill?
You know what inspires me to kill? Your stupid questions.
Chucky, you've been pretty active on Twitter recently. Isn't that right?
It seems like you have a real big beef with Mithrigan.
Yeah, hey, dude, it's Megan.
Nice.
What do you got, rocks for brains?
I know, this guy.
Megan.
She's coming down off LSD.
Don't even get me started on that knockoff Megan. She's the Wish version of me. A true classic never goes out of style.
I don't know, Chucky. She's got better moves than you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Anyone can sway the hips. Watch.
Jesus Christ.
You know,
God, those...
I can slay in more ways than one, Dylan.
Wow, what an incredible performance. Give it up for Chucky.
kills people.
A New York City man was charged for smuggling 3 Burmese pythons in his pants at the U.S. border. Officers found out about the snakes when what they thought was the man's penis began to slither a little too low and start to eat stuff.
Interesting. Uber Eats in Toronto will start using the platform to deliver cannabis to its users. In related news, Canadian officials have decided to make this their new flag.
It was just announced that award-winning 90s film Twister is having a sequel made. Any Twister fans? Set to reprise his role after his wonderful first performance, The Wind.
Last week, a Utah woman reportedly threatened to stab her husband in order to get his other personality out. In her defense, her husband is Bruce Banner. Whoa. You see that?
Doing.
Boing. Am I right?
Last week, a Florida man was able to steal $120 from a bank by tucking a finger gun underneath his shirt. Police then shot him with 17 very real guns.
An 84-year-old British man is upset with vandalism after they keep fornicating with the woman-shaped shrub outside his home. I guess some people do like bush.
Landing strip. In honor of the postseason, the Houston Astros have started to wear hair extensions as a way to express their individuality. Individuality being another term for what pitch is coming next.
Damn those Astros.
Baseball fans here, huh?
Yeah. The FDA has announced that there is a nationwide shortage of Adderall. In other words, I hope everybody did well on their midterms, you know?
Spooks and scares may move your hairs, but words will never hurt me. That's not as scary as just knowing that you're going to die one day.
Here to talk about the recent trip into the ether, a corpse, ladies and gentlemen. So we hear you recently died. Want to tell us about that? Did you hear me?
Maybe you're shy or something.
Yeah. Hey man, if there's any questions that you feel uncomfortable with or uneasy, you could just tell me. We should move on.
Yeah,
right?
we should move on. We should move on.
Yeah.
Mr. Corpse, what do you think is like the coolest part of like living the dead lifestyle? He's giving us the cold shoulder.
I know, he's just...
The straight shoulder.
Yeah, I know, it's crazy. He's going...
I know.
I could handle
We talk,
this.
Dylan?
What?
Do it.
I'll talk to him. Listen up here, corpse. We only got a couple minutes for these interviews, okay? You're being real unprofessional. So how about you leave the pity party backstage? nothing.
Dylan, stop!
Kill you!
Dylan,
I'll
stop!
burn you alive!
You're starting to
Damn it,
scare
I
me!
don't know.
You're starting to scare me!
Sorry. God.
What happened to you, man?
It's this damn corpse thinking he's better than me.
No. What happened to you in here?
I don't know. I've done thousands of interviews, and I've never felt this humiliated. I've been sad. I've been angry. I've been stabbed and shot. And I can't help but think we have no control over anything.
This might not be the place, and I know it's not the place. But do you think this is about the relationship with your kids?
That's a touchy subject.
I know, but it's a subject we have to touch.
Don't touch it.
I'm gonna touch it.
Don't you dare
I'm
touch that subject.
gonna touch your subject.
Jesus.
Okay,
Fine.
you silly, goofy man. Okay, you're not a bad person just because you abandon your family and they starve to death. Okay, that doesn't make you a bad person. It makes you a great late night reviewer and an even greater great husband.
I love you, Colton.
I love you.
You taught us a real valuable lesson here, corpse.
Yeah, thanks for that.
This is great.
This is great. It's definitely the best interview I've ever done. But
I did it, but yeah.
big guy, dinner's almost ready.
Beans and grilled cheese?
No, cheese and beans. You know what, my honey bunches of oats.
Saving that for later.
Oh, you.
I'm Dylan Sharp.
And I'm Colton Sharp. Your kids don't love you.
Write them out of the will. Good night, everyone.
Good night.